I shipped on board to serve my king. I left my dearest dear behind. She oft times swore her heart was mine. My love, she takes me by the hand. If ever I marry, you'll be the man. 1,000 vows so long and sweet say we'll be married when next we meet. And all the time I sail the seas, could not find one moment's ease in thinking of my dearest dear, but never a word from her could I hear. At last we sailed into Glasgow town. I strode the streets both up and down, inquiring for my dearest dear, and never a word from her could I hear. I went straightway to her father's hall, and loudly for my love did call. My daughter's married, she's a rich man's wife, she's wed to another, much better for life. If the girl is married that I adore, I'm sure I'll stay on land no more. I'll sail the sea till the day I die. I'll break the waves rolling the mountains high. Down in some lone valley, in a lonesome place, where the wild birds all whistle and their notes do increase. Farewell, pretty Saro, I must bid you adieu, but I'll dream of pretty Saro wherever I go. My love, she won't have me, and I understand. She wants a rich merchant, and I have no land. I cannot maintain her, I've no silver and gold, can't give her the nice things that a big house will hold. But if I were a merchant and I could write a fine hand, then I'd write my love a letter that she'd understand. I'd write it by the river where the waters o'erflow, and I'll dream of Pretty Saro wherever I go. I went out to the hazelwood because a fire was in my head. Cut and peeled a hazel wand and hooked a berry to a thread. And when white moths were on the wing and moth-like stars were flickering out, I dropped the berry in a stream and caught a little silver trout. When I had laid it on the ground and gone to blow the fire aflame, something rustled on the floor and someone called me by my name. It had become a glimmering girl with apple blossom in her hair, who called me by my name and ran and vanished in the brightening air. Though I am old with wandering through hollow lands and hilly lands, I will find out where she has gone and see her lips and take her hand, and walk through long green dappled grass and pluck till time and times are done the silver apples of the moon, the golden apples of the sun. the ship, my boys, for Greenland she is bound, and the quay it is all garnished with bonny lassies around. The captain gives the order to sail the ocean wide, where the sun it never sets, my lads, nor darkness dims the tide. So cheer up, my lads, let your hearts never fail, while the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes fishing for the whale. Along the quay at Peterhead the lassies stand around, with their shawls about their heads and salt tears running down. I'll never weep, my bonny lad, though I'm left behind, for there's not a rose in Greenland's ice to make you change your mind. So cheer up, my lads, let your hearts never fail, while the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes fishing for the whale. Here's a health to the Resolution, likewise the Eliza Swan, a health to the Battle of Montrose and the Diamond Ship of Fame. They wear the trousers of the white, the jackets of the blue. When they return to Peterhead they'll find that we've been true. So cheer up, my lads, let your hearts never fail, while the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes fishing for the whale. It'll be bright both day and night when the Greenland lads come home, with a ship that's full of oil, my lads, and money to their name. They'll make the cradles for to rock and the blankets for to tear, and every lass in Peterhead sing hush-a-bye, my dear. So cheer up, my lads, let your hearts never fail, while the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes fishing for the whale.
Farewell to Tarwathie, adieu Mormanfield, and the dear land of Crimond, I bid you farewell. I'm bound off for Greenland and ready to sail, in hopes to find riches in hunting the whale. Farewell to my comrades, for a while we must part, and likewise the dear lass who first won my heart. The cold coast of Greenland my love will not chill, and the longer my absence, more loving she'll feel. Our ship is well rigged and she's ready to sail. The crew, they are anxious to follow the whale, where the icebergs do float and the stormy winds blow, where the land and the ocean is covered with snow. The cold coast of Greenland is barren and bare, no seed time nor harvest is ever known there, and the birds here sing sweetly sing to the west. There is no habitation for a man to live there, and the king of that country is the fierce Greenland bear, and there'll be no temptation to tarry long there. With our ship bumper full, we will homeward repair. Farewell to Tarwathie, adieu Mormont Hill, and the dear land of Crimon, I bid thee farewell. We're bound out for Greenland and ready to sail, in hopes to find riches in I'm a guard in the grey iron prison, or at least I was till now. It was never a picnic social, never a day. They never come in laughing, and you know we never taught them how. It was damn hard work, and you wouldn't believe the pay. It was early in the morning, Lord, I wasn't but half awake, when the cons went nuts and took us by surprise. I never was one for shaking, but I found it hard to stand with a 6-inch blade held right before my eyes. We could hear the siren blowing, and somebody yelled in pain, and it got so quiet you could hear a bird walk by. They all wore masks on their faces, they spoke with the voice of Cain. If they come in shooting, you know you're bound to die. I turned to a buddy named Willie, I said, Willie, it'll be all right. If they meant to kill us, we'd be halfway down to hell. See, they hijack a plane in the desert, and the government screams and cries, but to save our lives, they open up a prison cell. So the days kept a-coming and a-going, tension was a-getting high, but I wasn't too worried, I figured I knew the score. I knew they was talking to someone, I knew they was willing to try, so I figured my freedom was a matter of a day or two more. Then Jesus, early this morning, the whirlybird dropped the gas. It made me sick and it dropped me to my knees. The bullets fell like hailstones, I heard the first one pass. Then they cut down Willie and they got Jim Kelly and me. They come in yelling curses like they was crossing the River Rhine, shot down every goddamn thing they saw. And as I lay there wounded, I took another one in the spine. Poor Jim Kelly got another one in the jaw. They say we had our throats cut by a band of reckless men, and I think I'll say it again, that the governor cut my throat and he cut it good. Yeah, let him take the governor, hold him for a couple of days, see who goes in shooting to set him free. Hell, they'd open every jail in the country, send him on their way. They'd never do to him what the governor did to me. Why all these bugles crying for squads of young men drilled to kill and to be killed, stood waiting by this train? Why the orders loud and hoarse? Why the engine's groaning cough as it strains to drag us all into the Holocaust? Why crowds who sing and cry and shout and fling us flowers and trade their right for ours to murder and to die? The dove has torn her wings, so no more songs of love. We are not here to sing, we're here to kill the dove. Why has this moment come when childhood has to die, when hope shrinks to a sigh and speech into a drum? Why are they pale and still, young boys trained overnight, conscripts forced to fight and dressed in gray to kill? These rain clouds massing tight, this trainload battle bound, this moving burial ground sent thundering toward the night. The dove has torn her wings, so no more songs of love. We are not here to sing, we're here to kill the dove. Why statues towering brave above the last defeat, old words and lies repeat across a new-made grave? Why the same stillbirth that victory always brought, these hours of glory bought by men with mouths of earth, dead ash without a spark, where cities used to be, for guns probe every light and crush it into dark. The dove has torn her wing, so no more songs of love. We are not here to sing, we're here to kill the dove. And why your face undone with jagged lines of tears that gave in those first years all peace I ever won? Your body in the gloom, the platform fading back, your shadow on the track, a flower on a tomb. And why these days ahead, when I must let you cry and live prepared to die, as if our love were dead? The of love. We are not here to sing, we're here to kill the dove. Traveling down that cold town road, listen to my rubber tires whine. Goodbye to Buckeye and White Sycamore, I'm leaving you behind. Oh, I've been a coal man all my life, laying down track in the hole. Got a back like an ironwood bent by the wind, blood veins blue as the coal, blood veins blue as the coal. Somebody said that's a strange tattoo you have on the side of your head. I said that's the mark of the number 9 coal. A little more and I'd be dead. Oh, but I love the rumble and I love the dark. I love the cool of the slate. But it's going down that new road looking for a job. This traveling and looking I hate. This traveling and looking I hate. I've stood for the union, walked in the line, fought against the company. I've stood for the UMW of A. Now who's gonna stand for me? Well, I got no home and I got no pay, just got a worried soul. And this blue tattoo on the side of my head, left by the number 9 coal, left me by the number 9 coal. I die and go to heaven, the land of my dreams, I won't have to worry on losing my job to bad times and big machines. Well, I got no job and I got no pay, just got a worried soul, and this blue tattoo on the side of my head, left by the number 9 code, left by the number 9 code.
There's a man by my side walking, there's a voice within me talking, there's a word that needs a saying, carry it on, carry it on, carry it on, carry it on. They will tell their lying stories, send their dogs to bite our bodies. They will lock us into prison. Carry it on, carry it on, carry it on, carry it on. All their dogs will lie there rotten, all their lives will be forgotten, all their prison walls will crumble. Carry it on, carry it on, carry it on, carry it on. If you can't go on any longer, take the hand held by your brother. Every victory gonna bring another. Carry it on, carry it on, carry it on, carry it on. There's a man by my side walking, there's a voice within me talking, there's a word that needs a saying, carry it on, carry it on, carry it on, carry it on. As we go marching, marching in the beauty of the day, a million darkened kitchens, 1,000 mill lofts gray, are touched with all the radiance that a sudden sun discloses. For the people hear us singing, bread and roses, bread and roses. As we go marching, marching, we battle too for men, for they are women's children, and we mother them again. Our life shall not be sweated from birth until life closes. Hearts starve as well as bodies. Give us bread, but give us roses. As we go marching, marching, unnumbered women dead go crying through our singing their ancient call for bread, small hope and love and beauty. but we fight for roses too.
King's execution, 4 years after, remember how those courtiers took their final bow. String up every aristocrat, out with the priests and let them live on their fat. 4 years after we started fighting, Marat keeps on with his writing. 4 years after the Bastille fell, he still recalls the old battle yell. Down with all of the ruling class, throw all the generals out on their ass. Why do they have the gold? Why do they have the power? Why? Do they have the friends at the top? Why do they have the jobs at the top? We've got nothing, always had nothing, nothing but holes, and millions of them living in holes, dying in holes, holes in our bellies and holes in our clothes. Marat, we're poor, and the poor stay poor. Marat, don't make us wait anymore. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our revolution now. He fought, and he fought unafraid, sniffing down traitors by traitors betrayed. Marat in the courtroom, Marat underground, sometimes the otter and sometimes the hound, fighting all the gentry and fighting every priest, the businessman, the bourgeois, the military beast. Marat always ready to stifle every scheme of the sons of the ass-licking dying regime. We've got new generals, our leaders are new. They sit and they argue, and all that they do is sell their own colleagues and ride upon their backs, or jail them, or break them, or give them all the axe, screaming in language that no one understands of the rights that we grabbed with our own bleeding hands when we wiped out the bosses and stormed through the wall of the prison they told us would outlast us all.
Marat will fall, and the poor stay poor. Marat, don't make us wait anymore. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't care how. We want our rights, and we don't
hunt you down. The bloodhounds are sniffing all over the town. Just yesterday, your printing press was smashed. Now they're asking your home address. Poor old Marat, in you we trust. You work till your eyes turn as red as rust. But while you write, they're on your track. The boots mount the staircase, the door's thrown back. Poor old Marat, in you we trust. You work till your eyes turn as red as rust. Poor old Marat, we trust in you. We want our rights each coast. All those miles don't mean a thing, and I don't mean to boast. One is my music man, one is the sun, one is my ocean. I get to quiver in, I get to shiver in my knees. Special delivery, special delivery, delivers me, deliver me. Most of us believe in what we cannot see, but there's more to living than photography. All the threads that link us eternally, think of electricity. I lose my gravity, I feel my liberty coming on with your special delivery. Special delivery. Anytime the ordinary brings me down, just the thought of you, so extraordinary, brings me round. Oh, it's all done with mirrors in a carnival show. Telepathy's a hoax, at least they tell us so. When I hear you call from inside me, I know I can be a radio. I get to quiver in, I get to shiver in my knees when your special delivery delivers me. Oh, I love my music man, I love the sun, I love my ocean. I get to quiver in, and I get to shivering in my knees with your special delivery. Special delivery, deliver me. Special delivery, special delivery, special delivery, deliver me. Oh, there's a special delivery, special delivery, special delivery, deliver me. Special delivery, special I watch the Feather River glide over shining golden sand. Struck a silver ribbon wide, held $1 million in my hand, but beside the looking for, the findings always take. And there's nothing drives a gambler like the loving of the game. All my life I've searched around, traveling hard from town to town, but I ice cream castles in the air, and feathered canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds' illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel when every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave 'em laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked at life that way, but now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. Well, something's lost, but something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. Aïe, Marieke, Marieke, je t'aimais tant entre les tours de Bruges et Gand. Aïe, Marieke, Marieke, il y a longtemps entre les tours de Bruges et Gand. Zonder liefde, warme liefde, waaide winden, stomme winden. Zonder liefde, warme liefde, ween die zee, de grijze zee. Zonder liefde, warme liefde, lijst het licht, het donker licht en schuurt het zand over mijn land, mijn platteland, mijn Vlaanderland. Ai, Marieke, Marieke, le ciel flamand, couleur des tours de Bruges et Gand. Ai, Marieke, Marieke, le ciel flamand pleure avec moi de Bruges à Gand. Zonder liefde, warme liefde, waai de winden, c'est fini. Zonder liefde, warme liefde, ween die zee, déjà fini. Zonder liefde, warme liefde, leidt het licht, tout est fini. En schurt het zand over mijn land, mijn platteland, mijn Vlaanderland. Ai, Marieke, Marieke, le ciel flamand, mais est-il trop de Bruges à Gand? Ai, Marieke, Marieke, sur tes 20 ans, que jamais tant de Bruges à Gand. Zonder liefde, warme liefde, lacht de Teufel, de zwarte Teufel. Zonder liefde, warme liefde, brand mijn hart, mijn oude hart. Zonder liefde, warme liefde, drüber Sommer, an schürtet Sand over mein Land, mein Platteland, mein Flandreland. Ai, Marieke, Marieke, revienne tant de Bruges-Agan. Ai, Marieke, Marieke, revienne tant où tu m'aimais de Bruges-Agan. Ai, Marieke, Marieke, le soir souvent entre les tours de Bruges-Agan. Ai, Marieke, Marieke, tous les étangs m'ouvraient les bras de Bruges-Agan, de Bruges-Agan, de Bruges-Agan. Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Me here at last on the ground, you in midair. Where are the clouds? Isn't it bliss? Don't you approve? One who keeps tearing around, one who can't move. Where are the clouds? Send in the clouds just when I'd start opening doors, finally knowing the one that I wanted was yours, making my entrance again with my usual flair, sure of my lines, no one is there. Don't you love farce? My fault, I fear. I thought that you'd want what I want. Sorry, my dear. But where are the clouds? Send in the clouds. Don't bother, they're here. Isn't it rich? Isn't it queer? Losing my timing this late in my career. But where are the clouds? There ought to be clouds. Well, what I'll give you since you've asked is all my time together. Take the rugged sunny days, the warm and rocky weather. Take the roads that I have walked along, looking for tomorrow's time, peace of mind. As my life spills into yours, changing with the hours, filling up the world with time, turning time to flowers. I can show you all the songs that I never sang to one man before. We have seen a million stones lying by the water. You have climbed the hills with me to the mountain shelter, taken off the days one by one, setting them to breathe in the sun. Take the lilies and the lace from the days of childhood, all the willow winding paths leading up and outward. This is what I give, this is what I ask you for, nothing more. I was only 19 the morning you were born, with your hair fine and red and your eyes like my own. Barely a woman with only a song I sang to make you smile and held you all night long. Home through the streets with you in my arms. Cold winter mornings in a Colorado town. I've seen you stumble, you've watched me fall. You know I've got nothing, you know we've got it all. Clocks roll by and the rain coming down. Does that old parka keep you dry? 16 years old, out on the road, trying to get to the sky. Back in September, you call me on the phone. Ma, you know I love you, but I gotta be on my own. Comes a time in a boy's life when he's gotta be a man. Please don't try to find me, please try to understand. Now he's playing guitar in a rock and roll band, looking like a baby, talking like a man. The life of a guitar man
honest dreams like boats we knew we'd sail in time. All my sisters soon were gone to Denver and Cheyenne, marrying their grown-up dreams, the lilacs and the man. I stayed behind, the youngest still, only danced alone. The colors of my father's dreams faded without a sign. And I live in Paris now. My children dance and dream, hearing the words of a miner's life in words they've never seen. I sail my memories of home like boats across the Seine, and watch the Paris sun set in my father's eyes again. My father always promised us that we would live in France. We'd go boating on the Seine, and I would learn to dance. I sail my memories of home like boats across the Seine, and watch the Paris sun set in my father's eyes again. She is a weaver, through her hands the bright thread travels, blue-green water, willows weeping silver stars. She sings and sighs as the shuttle flies through the yarn like a carry dancer, pink
in purple velvet red for a lover's bed. Living north of San Francisco with a man who built his house alone. Living peaceful in the country, the lights of the Golden Gate will lead her home. She is a spinner, in her hands the wooden wheel turns the wool around, then around again. A gypsy from Bolinas sits and plays the mandolin. Faces smile in the firelight of a foggy night. Living north of San Francisco, sometimes it's nice to be alone. She says it's peaceful where she's living. The lights of the Golden Gate will lead her home. You can see the bridges of the city hanging in the air by steel and stone. She says it's peaceful where she's living. The lights of the Golden Gate will lead her home. She is a weaver, through her hand the bright thread travels, blue-green water, willows weeping silver stars. She is my sister, the baby born when I was older. Her hands are light, her hair is bright as the summer sun. Living north of San Francisco, sometimes it's nice to be alone. She says it's peaceful in the country. The lights of the Golden Gate will lead her home. The lights of the Golden Gate will lead her You have many houses, one for every season. Mountains in your windows, violets in your hand. Through your English meadows, your blue-eyed horses wander. You're in Colorado for the spring. When the winter falls a seagull, as you said. Why do you fly, bright feathered sometimes in my dreams? The shadows of your wings fall over my face. I can feel no air, I can find no peace. Brides in black ribbons, witches in white, flying through the windows, fly out through the night. Why do I think I'm dying sometimes in my dreams? I see myself a child running through the trees, looking everywhere, crawling on my knees, searching for myself, searching for my life. I cannot see the leaves, I cannot see the light. Then I see you walking just beyond the forest, walking very quickly, walking by yourself. Your shoes are silver, your coat is made of velvet, your eyes are shining, your voice is sweet and clear. Come on, you say, come with me, I'm going to the castle. All the bells are ringing, the weddings have begun, but I can only stand here, I cannot move to follow. I'm burning in the shadows and freezing in the sun. There are people with you, living in your houses, people from your childhood who remember how you were. You were always flying, nightingale of sorrow, singing bird with rainbows on your wings. My grandmother's house is still there, but it isn't the same. A plain wooden cottage, a patch of brown lawn, and a fence that hangs pending and sighing in the Seattle rain. I drive by with strangers and wish they could see what I see. A tangle of summer birds flying in sunlight, a forest of lilies, an orchard of apricot trees, secret gardens of the heart, where the flowers bloom forever. I see you shining through the night. great-grandfather's farm is still there, but it isn't the same. The barn is torn down and the fences are gone. The Idaho wind blows the topsoil away every spring. I still see the ghosts of the people I knew long ago. Inside the old kitchen they bend and they sigh. My life passed them up, and the world in its way passed them by. Secret gardens are the heart, where the old stay young forever. I see you shining through the night in the ice and snow of winter. But most of all, it is me that has changed, and yet still I'm the same. That's me at the weddings, that's me at the graves, dressed like the people